Just let God be God. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Let me see if I have to go up here. I'm struggling with the pain of my back, so please be patient with me. The book of Acts, the first chapter. Okay, amen. The book of Acts is written by Luke. Amen. Yes. All right. The former treaties have I made, O Theophilus, all that Jesus begins both to do and teach, until the day in which he was taken up. After that, he has, through the Holy Ghost, has given commandments unto the apostles whom he had chosen, to whom also he showed himself alive after his passion by when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in the white apparel, which also said, You men of Galilee, why stand gazing up into heaven? This same Jesus, which is taken up and from you into heaven, don't come in like manner as you have seen him go into heaven. So we know that he's talking about he's going to come back and we will see. Oh, what's wrong? You like the book of Acts, chapter 1. I flip a page and we step together. I see y'all over there. Forgive me. But amen. Amen. All right. All right. All right. Well, I'm trying to get y'all paying attention. Okay. So, we'll go back to verse 3. To whom he also he showed himself alive after his passion by many infallible proof. All right now? All right. Okay. Being seen to them 40 days, and speaking of the things pertaining to the kingdom of God, and being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which says he, You have heard of me. But for John truly baptized with water, but you shall be baptized with the Holy Ghost, and not many days hence. Amen. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. Sister April would ask me a question, and she was saying there was something about the number 40 that got taken out. And so the Holy Ghost began to speak to me, and I was talking to the Holy Ghost was speaking as well, and I listened. Amen. So one thing about the 40 is it could be trial, and it could be judgment. Amen. So one thing the Holy Spirit started to reveal to me was as the Israelites went into the wilderness, okay, in the end, as they went into the wilderness, they had their own mentality, they had their own understanding, they had their own character, right? But as they came out, now they have to have a different understanding, okay? So even Jesus went into the wilderness for 40 days. So he went in with the flesh because he was wrapped in the flesh. Amen. And so when he got baptized, the Holy Spirit came upon him, and then he went into the wilderness for 40 days. Amen. So what takes place is you have to understand the 40 is judgment. It's a judgment in the form of the flesh and now becoming spiritual. When you're being judged, there's some things that have to be corrected. When you're being judged, there's some things that are pointing out in your error. The judge tells you what you did wrong. Now it's up for you when you come out of battlefield, when you walk out of it, what are you going to do? Are you going to die the same way, or are you going to become new? Amen? So the 40 is that he revealed himself for 40 days, right? Yeah. You know what it says? Yeah, he revealed himself for 40 days. So they knew him and who he was, and for 40 days, there had to be an understanding that he has risen and he's not the same anymore. He is not Christ, the Messiah that sits at the right hand of the Father. Amen, somebody. Okay. So verse 4 says, and being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which says he, you have heard of me. But John truly baptized with water, but you shall be baptized with the Holy Ghost not many days hence. So now things had changed. John baptized with water, but now in the shift that takes place, you should be baptized with the Holy Ghost. Yeah. Somebody get what I'm saying? Amen. You no longer go down the water in the flesh and still come up thinking that you're just cold and your emotions say, oh, I'm baptized now. But the Holy Ghost will reveal something. You're not the same no more. Because those who've been baptized by the Holy Ghost, their mind say, I don't have to understand, but I just don't think I want to do that no more. Somebody get what I'm saying? I don't understand, but I don't think I'm going to hang with y'all right now. I don't know what's going on, but I just don't want to hang with you right now because you keep cussing and all this stuff. You want to go to the party, you want to smoke for this. I know that's what we do, but now that the Holy Ghost has baptized me, I talk to y'all later. But you may not understand you have changed. The Holy Ghost is trying to reveal something within you. That you're not no longer the same person you used to be. Amen, somebody. So now we go through our trials and our tribulations because there's a breaking and a major taking place. There's a process that's taking place in your life to get a closer walk with God. Amen. Our mind is constantly being renewed. Yes, my mind still being renewed. I'm still going through the ups and downs. I'm still going through the trials. I'm still going, okay. You know, and there's a thing that I do what I do, but then understand it spiritually. Now I got it. Oh, I got it now. So now I must also change spiritually mindset according to the will of God. Somebody get what I'm saying? Hallelujah. Verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, will thou at the time restore again the kingdom of Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father has put in his own power, but you shall receive power after the Holy Ghost has come upon you, and you shall be witness unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. Amen. Sometimes what we do, we ask the wrong questions. This is what I love about Emmanuel. Emmanuel always asks the right questions. He asks questions that really make sense and make me think about it. Okay, how do I answer that? And I often walk questions that, I need to stop. Well, Lord, he asked something that I have to really give a profound answer to. Amen, somebody. You see, like about Apostle Valerie, the last time I asked her a question, I believe it was, and it stuck to me. I said, well, guess I lost my friend. He said, but God do have it, right? And the question was, yes, he do have it. So that's the only way I can give my answer to such a question. You see? So he asked the right question. So what they asked was, will Israel be restored? That's not the concern right now. Amen. Your concern is about your walk in God and how your closeness and your relationship with God. Amen. So we must understand what is God doing with me right now. What is he doing with me right now? What is it that he wants of me right now? What is it that where does he want me to go? Amen. What is it that he wants me to do? You see, some people can get a revelation or a vision or a dream or even hear, but they won't even ask the question, what do you want me to do with this? Some people just run with it, and when you run with it, you find out not now. You see what I'm saying? So you got to get an understanding just because you see somebody going through something, doesn't mean you jump in your car, jump on a plane, jump on the train, jump on a boat, you rush over there and come to find out they don't want you to be bothered. But if you pray and ask God to say, you reveal to me what is it that you want me to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes God would say, well, I'm dealing with that. I just want you to go and pray and stay there and pray. You see? Or I want you to go over there and I want you to give them this. I know they said this and that, but they're lying. They're hungry. Give them some food. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't even know what they're going through. I don't know about y'all, like yesterday, I said something is bothering me, but I can't even explain what the answer is. So some people, you can ask them a certain thing, and they will tell you, I don't know, and they're being honest. Amen, somebody. Because they're dealing with, they're wrestling with their spirit and their flesh. They're going back and forth. They're like this and like that, and no matter they're not supposed to do this. All kinds of things taking place. And sometimes Satan is blind them so they won't know what it is that hit them for the right or the left. Amen, somebody. Verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in a white apparel, which also said, you men of Galilee, why stand you gazing up into heaven? The same Jesus, which is taken up from you into heaven, so come in like manner as you have seen him go into heaven. Be careful of who you entertain. I don't know who these two white men, but two men in white garments. Somebody preached the wrong message. So you have to understand, be careful when someone is trying to enlighten you with the truth. Sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. And it's a blessing that they receive it because this is who they love. And here it is, he went up. And I'm quite sure Peter and those, they missed him. And this is not what they want to see. Just go away. Amen, somebody. Hallelujah. Verse 12. They returned they unto Jerusalem from the Bible called Olivet, which is from Jerusalem a Sabbath day journey. And when they were come in, they went up into the upper room, where abode both Peter and James, and John, and Andrew, Philip and Thomas, Bartholomew, and Matthew and James, the son of Alphaeus, and Simon Zealot, and Judas the brother of James. These all continued with one accord in prayer and supplication with the women and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and with his brother. There's a whole lot of people here. Yeah. In the upper room. That's a whole lot of people. I wonder how big that room is. Okay, amen. And as Peter stood up in the midst of the disciples and said, the number of names together were about 120. That's a whole lot of people. 120 people was in the upper room. Man, and the brother and the scriptures must need have been fulfilled with the Holy Ghost of the mouth of David spake before concerning Judas, which was God to them that took Jesus. For he was numbered with us and obtained part of this ministry. So Peter said he did his part. Judas was to come and to betray him. It was prophesied by David that someone would betray Jesus, and Jesus would be caught, and would have to be crucified. So he said, this is part of through this ministry. Y'all understand? That's what he said. This was part of the ministry. He was a part of all of us, and then all of a sudden he did what he was supposed to do. Jesus said, go quickly, but do what you're supposed to do. You see that? So maybe think what he does and God allows it because people have greed within themselves and selfishness. I can use that for my good. And the Bible does it. My wife and I. I can use that for my good. I can use that. So, because you're going to be the ones to betray him, and this is the part where he has to come up. You see? Amen. Amen. You have to understand there was a scripture where Jesus had Peter, John, and they come up to that area in the mountain, and then Jesus went up further, and he asked them to pray for him while he was in a translation with Moses and hallelujah, the prophet Elijah. I'm trying to get his name on. I'm trying to get Elijah out of my mouth. Elijah and Moses. Moses represents the law, and Elijah represents the prophet. So the law is to be fulfilled, and it is time. Somebody hear what I'm saying? So when Jesus came down, he said, you guys cannot stay up just to pray. Well, nevertheless, after the third time he asked, nevertheless, come. You see? So I think I picked up scriptures here because Peter and John, they did see that. They did see Moses and they did see Elijah. And it's amazing how they knew who they were. You see? Yeah. So we have to understand that there's a ministry that takes place that God is using you for his glory. Okay? Amen? So there are times, if you did fall, if you went through some kind of struggle, if you had some background, whatever that happened in your life, that God has people that knows about that. Those are your witnesses. You see what I'm saying? And so now God turns your situation around and your life around. Now, here's your ministry that people don't follow you because they want what you have. They want what you have, that peace that you have, that joy that you have. Understand what I'm saying? That authority that you have. How are you able to hold yourself like that? I'm still going through this. I got to go through rehab. I got to go through therapy. I got to do that. He just said, Jesus. You don't have to go through the 12-step program. You go on right ahead. If it doesn't work, come on over here. Let me tell you, it's Jesus. Amen. All things work good together for those that love Christ. God, according to his plan and his purpose of your life. Amen, somebody. Amen. So don't hold yourself down, beat yourself up still over your past. You see, maybe that is what God has in store. I'm going to use that. And there are people that have seen you, and people that knew you. Pastor Hester, when he became a pastor, there were relatives that were coming to the church, and people were saying, people got to testify. Yeah, I heard you a pastor now. I had to come and see this to believe it for myself. I said, whoa, some kind of nasty folk. But they knew he couldn't say it. But yet God did do something. They gave their life to Christ. And some of them have been delivered, completely delivered from a lot of stuff, cigarettes the drug. So God will use whoever He's using to bring people to Him. Amen, somebody. Yeah. Hallelujah. What time is it? 11:35. So I am done. I am done. Give God a hand of praise. Let God be God in your life. Let God allow the Holy Spirit to reveal all truth. Amen.